So for number 1, I'm going to show you the plug and chug method because some of you like that. It's just where you plug in the number and see which one works. So I'm going to plug in 2 and then do plus 10. So 8 plus 10 is 18. And we're looking for -2, so that one does not work. And then I can plug in -2. 4 times -2 is -8. -8 plus 10 is +2, so that one does not work. You can try 3. I'm going to go down and try -3. So 4 times -3 is -12. -12 plus 10 is -2, and that's what we're looking for. So that's why D is the answer. So you can always do the plug and chug, or you can solve it with the two-step method. For the second one, you can also, and the third one, you can do a plug and chug to see which one works. For me, I'm just going to do the basic algebra for those of you that can do that. So 6x minus 22 equals 38. So I'm going to add 22 to this side, and that is 60. And then I divide by 6 because that says to multiply by 6. So 60 divided by 6, and I get 10. So number 2 is 10. For number 3, it wants you to round, so I'm going to round 30.2 to 30 because the 2 is less than 5 right there. And then 6.8, I'm going to round to 7 because if that number is 5 or higher, you round up. So that one's an easy one. B is the answer for that one. Going back up to number 4. So you can again do the plug and chug to solve this, or I'm just going to do the basic algebra where I do the opposite of what it says. So b over 5, which means divided by, minus 2 equals 13. So I'm going to add 2. That would be 15, so that gets rid of that. That says to divide by 5, so I multiply by 5. 15 times 5 is 75. So that's how I got 75. Again, you can do the guess and check method as well to solve that. Number 5, you want to know an estimate of calories. So she does it for 9 days. So if I do 700 calories a day times 9, I would get 6,300. And if I burn 800 calories for 9 days, that would be 7,200. And I'm looking for a number in between those, so not 6,300 because it's more than that, not 7,200 because it's less than that, so the only one between would be C. For number 6, I'm going to do the basic algebra. And we learned that if there is a negative with the x, we right away will flip that inequality. And this says to multiply by x, so over here I'm going to divide by -8. So 64 divided by -8 is a -8. And then I bring down the inequality sign. So that is why C is the correct answer for that one. Remember, if there's a negative with your x, you've got to flip the inequality. All right, for number 7, same thing. You can do the plug and chug to see which one works, or I'm just going to do the basic algebra. So 4x minus 20 greater than 4. So I'm going to add 20. So that is 24. This says to multiply by 4, so I'm going to divide by 4. That's how I get 6. I don't have any negative with my x, so I don't flip the inequality sign, so I leave it alone. So it is x is greater than 6. And it wants to know which one of these is correct. So greater than 6, it wants to know the least number. me erase that so you can see it. What's the least number that's true? So if my inequality, the answer is x is greater than 6, then it can't be 6 because 6 is not greater than 6. And the least one that would be true would be 7. 7 is greater than 6, and it's the least number of those sets. Number 8, graph the inequality. So I put -3. It is just greater than, so I have an open dot. And then it's pointing to the right, so I shade to the right. So D would be the right answer. Then we go to number 9, and it's a basic like plug and chug to see which one is the correct answer. So you can just simply plug in the numbers and see which one is going to work. So if I try A, 5n minus 4, so I plug in a 1 minus 4, so that would be 5 minus 4 is 1, so that one right there works. I can go in and try the 2 to see if that would work. So I plug in my 2, so 10 minus 4, and that equals 6, so 2 and 6, that works. I'm going to just try the other ones and make sure. So if I plug in a 3, 5 times 3 is 15, 15 minus 4 is 11, so that one works as well. So A is the right answer for that one. Number 10, at least, you have to know at least means greater than or equal to, at least. And let's see, it says 950. So just knowing that, I know that that's the last part of it. At least 950 is greater than or equal to 50. And it says they've already collected 250. And each book is $4. So 250 plus $4 because you don't know how many you sell, so it's going to be 4x. So at least it's not that, at least is not that, at least is not that. So basically, process of elimination is going to give you D because at least is this symbol. So, and that's the only one with that symbol. Number 11. All right, so I'm going to do the basic algebra for this. X minus 6 less than 22. So it says minus 6, so I add 6. 22 plus 6 is 28. Bring down the inequality. So x is less than 28. So it is option B. All right, so that's all for part 1. And in a moment, I'll put up a part 2 video. So if you have questions about part 2, you can learn how to do those.